Okay, so I just finished my first ever rock tumbling. I found some rocks from a hike I did. Here's one I didn't end up tumbling, but this gives you an idea of what we started with. Overall, I don't think it was a success, but I think that's because the rocks were too hard. You can see it's smooth and maybe a little shiny, but alas, I wouldn't call these polished. They're hecka smooth though, that's nice. That one's just a little wet still. Maybe I can get them to take a polish, I don't know. I might rerun some of these. That one's almost got a little bit of a shine on it. That one might be good. I mean, it's not polished, but it could be there. This one's probably the best one. Well, this teeny tiny little guy, he's still a little dirty, might be our best one. If you can even see that. Yeah. This rock was a lot bigger when we started, but it got worn down quite a bit. I'm going to probably rerun a few of these with the actual rocks that came with the kit. You can see that one almost got polished. So maybe if we rerun it through the grits again. That one I'm going to redo. Maybe that one. I want this flat guy to be shiny, so we're going to try him again. The rest of those, sadly, I don't know what I'll do with them. Okay, let's see the rocks that came with the kit beforehand. There's a lot of this little pile. I don't think these are gonna do very good. But whatever that is, that looks just like one of our river rocks. I don't know. I'm afraid these polka dot ones are not gonna do well, but I mean, that's what they gave us. National Geographic gave us these ones. I think this is obsidian. There we go. I think these are just going to disintegrate. This one might do well. I see a lot of these on Amazon. They all feel much lighter than the river rocks, so that probably means they'll shine quicker. That's kind of cool, but I'm afraid it'll probably get destroyed. And might as well put all this gunk in there, give it something to rub up against. More grit, I guess, is what it's gonna be. And then my awesome wife got me these ones. That's a honker. We definitely didn't do that one. That one might be too big for this round. That's kind of cool, but it'll probably break up. Maybe we'll save these honkers for later. Get in these little guys. From what I've seen on YouTube, because that's where we learn everything these days, it's going to have a hard time polishing in there, so I guess we'll see what happens. So this is what I ordered from a website. Usually someone else recommends a lower number grit, which means bigger particles, but we might just do this for 2 weeks. We'll see. So there were some technical difficulties and we lost a lot of video. But basically we did 2 scoops of the grit, filled it up to just under the top of the rock level. And then we sealed it up, and now we've got it on the little base. We have to put it on the floor because it likes to walk. And it'll jump off the cabinet there. And then I have it in that crack so it doesn't walk under the car. So this is how noisy it is, and we'll open up this bad boy in a week and see what we've got. Okay, so the rock tumbler died after about a week, 5 or 6 days. They fixed it. They're sending me a new one to replace it. So hopefully it will last until the new one gets here. So I already cleaned the rocks. I let them dry so you can see what they look like when they're done with stage 1 dry. If you get them wet, you can see what they look like polished. They look quite a lot better. So we'll get them going to stage 2. And ideally, at the end of stage 1, they'll look like the wet version all the time. These ones are cool because they're kind of see-through. Got a little water. This one's a river rock. It needs a little more love. This one's pretty cool. It's got like the see-through bit on it. These guys turned out really cool. This guy is probably my favorite. You can see already when you get him wet, he's like holographic. Not a lot of these blue ones. This is the kind that turned into all those little pieces. This one kind of got, like I said, a lot of that gunk broke off. But this side's pretty cool. These ones are kind of cool too. I think this one's a river rock. Could be that black one. These two are river rocks. Hopefully, we'll see how well they shine. This one got really small. It was a lot bigger. We'll see what happens with it. Another river rock. This one's probably my favorite. I don't know how much you can see through it. This one used to be 1 stone, but it broke into 3. I don't know how to put it back together. But throw it in there. Here's another one. This one's pretty cool. This is what that broken green one should look like. And there's this one. So you can see it's quite a bit less full. So we're going to put in some small ceramic media. Trusty mini cleaver. Okay. Got our handy dandy teaspoon. Maybe just one. And a half. How about that? I think we got a little too much water in there, but we'll tumble this for probably 5 days or until the tumbler dies. We'll see what happens. Okay, we'll see how long it goes this time. Came out here and it stopped spinning, so I called. I guess there's a 2-year warranty. They're sending me a new one. But I decided to open that one up, and the belt had come up and there was a bunch of debris in there. So I cleaned it out. I put the belt back on, lubed up some of the bearings, and we'll see if it lasts for a while.